Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn for the mid-December time period. I will let you decide what that means to you. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying the holiday season. As you know, this is a general reading. There may be some parts that do not resonate. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. Dear Capricorn, in the past position, we have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the obstacle position, we have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Cups. In the present position, we have the Emperor, clarified by the Page of Swords, and in the future position, outcome position, we have the Magician, clarified by the Three of Cups. So in the past position, we have the Two of Swords, which of course is a card of being indecisive, stalling a little bit, not moving forward, because a decision kind of is not coming forward, but also feeling confused and not clear about different elements. Definitely, this card is about facing a difficult choice and having to make that choice without all the cards on the table. So in a way, it could be that this person in this card is feeling trapped a little bit. Now, it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, and of course, Ace of Cups is a wonderful brand new beginning. Usually it relates to love. Usually it relates to a meaningful relationship that happened in the past that really kind of had an effect on a part of your identity, because the Ace of Cups usually signifies a period of time where you may have felt complete and whole, which of course makes a person feel happy and satisfied. Definitely a very powerful Ace of Cups is a card for love. And so definitely with the combination, the Two of Swords here unfortunately suggests that there may have been a time in the past where you wanted to kind of move away from love, where you didn't focus on love, perhaps, where you weren't noticing perhaps people that were around you that really kind of wanted to build a bond with you. And also, it doesn't necessarily, the Ace of Cups doesn't necessarily has to be, love comes in different forms. So it could also mean a partnership or a friendship that is really, has a strong emotional bond attached to it as well. So in, this combination is definitely challenging as far as building a partnership, but it does seem that that is something you're thinking about. It could be that you are going to perhaps retrace your steps and address that relationship at a later date, because the Two of Swords is a card of not just feeling trapped, but it's also a card of not wanting to rock the boat. It's avoiding getting emotionally involved. It's not wanting to perhaps build a bond, as because that kind of decision comes from a place of fear, a place of uncertainty, and a little bit of insecurity as well. In the obstacle position, we have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Cups, and that's interesting to me because the Knight of Wands is also a little bit, when you have it as an obstacle card, it also has a little bit of insecure energy as well to it. Generally, the Knight of Wands is a really positive card who usually brings very compassionate energy, really magnetic energy. You sort of notice that energy right away, and it makes you feel really satisfied. But when you have the Knight of Wands in the obstacle position, it could be that you're feeling a little bit needy, a little bit insecure, a little bit, have that low self-esteem that is affecting your progress. It could be that you are overwhelmed by something and putting all your, like, misplacing or all your energy into something that is not going to, give you a return on your investment of time and energy. So, it's a bit of a warning from the divine to suggest that you may want to think things through before you rush into it. You may want to kind of strategize better and work smarter rather than harder. And definitely, it could be that you are a little bit apathetic as well as a result of, the work that has already been placed. Now, it's clarified by the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups brings very nurturing energy, very caring energy to a reading, but in the obstacle position, it suggests that someone around you may be emotionally manipulative. It could be that, that represents your energy as well. But definitely, it's a bit of an immature energy. And this cup, Queen of Cups, is closed. So she kind of keeps her emotions to herself. She does not really show, how she feels. So sometimes that confuses other people. Sometimes that, may kind of push their buttons or trigger buttons, and therefore there could be a little bit of disagreements or whatnot happening. Now, in the present position, you have the Emperor clarified by the Page of Swords. Emperor is a major arcana card, and he brings power. So in mid-December, expect to feel like your power is surging, because we are, of course, approaching Capricorn season. You're going to feel like you are the czar on the throne or the queen on the throne. It's going to be all eyes on you. It's going to be all about you, and people will notice that you have persevered through things, that you've had, difficult decisions in the past as well. But when you get the Emperor in the present position, it suggests that you get to make the rules, and you get to tell people who follows them and who doesn't. So definitely there is going to be at least one area in your life where you're going to feel in charge, and it's going to make you feel like you can accomplish anything, which you can. Now, it's clarified by the Page of Swords. We know that pages are messengers. We know that pages are very intelligent and they're good communicators, but usually they're messengers, and so they bring news. And of course, swords, remember, is a challenging suit. It's a suit that likes to meddle in other people's business, in other people's situations. So you may, the Emperor may have to deal with some news coming your way, and it's up to you to kind of see how you can use that news advantageously. But the Page of Swords is going to bring, he's not going to bring bad news, but he may bring sort of neutral news, or news that you kind of have to take action about. So do keep that in mind. In the future outcome position, we have the Magician clarified by the Three of Cups. And of course, the Magician is a bit like a wand that you can wave and create a dream into reality. When you get the Magician, it's a really special kind of card that suggests you can create the world you want. The Magician is the architect of the world around him. And he has the power to use all four suits. The cups, the pentacles, the wands, and the swords, they respond to him. He is the one that uses them as a resource. He's very skillful. He definitely makes things happen. And when you see this card, usually it's a message from the divine to use your willpower, use your ideas to create whatever it is that you would like to pursue. And of course, it's clarified by the Three of Cups. And it could be that you're trying to create a strong circle of friends around you. It could be that you are trying to reinforce family ties, or build, friendships perhaps at work. Whatever it may be. The magician says that, the fortune favors you. Definitely, the divine is on your side, supporting you and helping you manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. Definitely remember that towards the end of December, December 21st, is actually not just this year. It's not just going to be a winter solstice day, but it's also going to be a day where Jupiter conjuncts with Saturn. And based on what astrologers say, that hasn't happened in a very long time. So it is going to be a very significant moment where, and around that date specifically, you can focus on manifesting different things. Sometimes people focus on manifesting less obstacles or more abundance, whatever it may be. It's a really fertile time to manifest things. And of course, manifestations are built on inertia. The more you focus on manifesting something, the more you meditate, the more power you build, and it surges, and so it becomes easier and easier to manifest different things as your vibration rises. But definitely the astrologers suggest that after December 21st there will be some really big shifts in all areas of our life, like the entire planet is upgrading according to some astrologers. There's going to be a lot of knowledge that is downloaded into your subconscious. So definitely it is a very significant, special time, and it's important to use it carefully. Let's see if we can clarify some of this reading with the 3 energy oracle cards that I pulled. And they are: we have financial constraints, community, and 7th chakra archangel Uriel. There may be some financial constraints for you as a result of the holidays, as a result of, having a little bit of expenditures, purchasing different decorations or gifts, or making different holiday gatherings for family. That can cost money, of course. So watch and make sure that you budget your money accordingly to kind of make sure that you have enough through the holidays and even left over after the holidays. But watch the spending. Make sure that you are really thrifty and smart about how much money you spend, and really be smart about the gifts, because sometimes when people overspend, it creates stress, that creates low vibration energy, and it's something that obviously takes work to get out of. Community card is all about connection with kindred spirits. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people joining a club, community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. And of course, we have the incredible 7th chakra archangel Uriel, which is all about spiritual connections and intuition and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel is also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra, and is located at the top of your head. This card indicates open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. So definitely definitely this angel is reminding you that you may want to meditate and shut off the white noise and clear all that unnecessary, comments you may have heard, opinions that don't really serve you, and all of that. When you meditate, you clear all that negative vibration and you neutralize your vibration, which helps you then raise it. And sometimes it's difficult, especially when you have had a difficult time, for a prolonged time. Sometimes you just have to meditate every day just to keep a neutral vibration, which again requires effort and hard work. But it is important to do. After some time, you are then going to become much stronger to keep that neutral vibration, and so later you can raise it much easier than you would if you haven't been meditating for a while. For example, let's see what answers from angels we have. No with an exclamation point. Communicate clearly and take action. So definitely this is the time to manifest. This is the time to act. That is the main message of this spread to you, Capricorn. Definitely make sure you communicate clearly. The emperors, for example, emperor energy communicates assertively. They don't ask, they tell, so that other people, kind of realize that you need to be respected, that the divine honors you. You need to honor yourself as well, and show other people how you want to be treated as well. And of course there is going to be a bit of a delay. There is something that perhaps it is a manifestation you really want to kind of bring into our physical world, but there is some sort of a delay. The divine is saying that there are still things working out the alignment, and so there could be a delay until early part of next year, where you will actually see the fruits of your labor come to fruition. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I'm really, really grateful for that. If you, like I said, enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.